Alright, you fucks. Trying to keep my promise by doing a draft recap. Supposed to do it with Zika. He bailed. We were supposed to do it yesterday. He was, so I had to blaze even earlier today, which that I don't mind that. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna do a little draft recap for the dumb name of this league, Survival of the Sickest. I'm gonna go in order of people who drafted. Nothing too long, you know, basic summary, best pick type thing, sleeper, and basically where you're gonna finish up. So let's get right into it with Kratos. That's Hot Steve. Not so Hot Steve anymore. Scuba Steve. Fucking dude's got aliases like a nigger in Newark. Oh, Joe. Junior's here. Extra mag in case I go empty. You guys don't like my predictions. Let's see what he did here. And everything is blurry because I'm high and I'm old and I can't see close. All right, we know he took Kershaw. Okay, all right, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, you know, he went his usual pitcher route. Last year he took 8 out of 10 pitchers. Steve won no money. I mean, yeah, overall he's got a decent pitching team, hitting a little weak, as usual. I'd say his best pick was Acuna, believe it or not. You know, he's not even playing yet, but dude's gonna be a beast. It'll probably be up by April 15th. So that's Steve. You know, overall, I give the draft a solid B. I give it a B. Say he'll finish somewhere between 4 and 7. All right, let's move on. Who's the second pick? Was the new guy, Joe. Who, congratulations, you beat me. I'm 0-1, you're 1-0. But let's go over your team before it even started. All right. Obviously, they think I wanted Sale, so he took Sale at 2, big reach. Got slammed his last 2 outings in spring, and he's in probably the toughest hitting division in baseball. And if you ask Steve, we talked the night before, and I said I want a stud National League pitcher. So I played up the Chris Sale thing. It worked. But we'll get to that later. All right, he's got Granky. I mean, it's a good team. It's not a great team. You know, his best hitter, you got Rizzo, Dozier. Yeah, and his pitching. He's got Sale, who, you know, Tampa Bay could hit him. You know, Archer could strike out a lot of dudes. You know, maybe he gets a loss. Cranky, I like. You know, Montgomery, good late pick. He's got Severino. I mean, overall, for his first time, he did pretty good. I'm going to give him a solid B-. All right. His third pick. What fucker was that? Oh, hey, I'm that fuckers. Where's my team now? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right at the top. It says 3. All right. Got Scherzer at 3, Steele. I mean, Steele of the draft. Guy's a beast. 250 plus strikeouts, I think. 7 times. Well, 6, but I'm counting this year as 7. So, you know, Posey's catcher, one of the best catchers. You know, the lineup I went with was more Billy Bean, on-base percentage, you know, 15 to 20 home runs, some stolen bases. So I'm going to see how that works out. They won 20 games in a row that year. So, I mean, pitchers, I mean, besides Scherzer, you got Martinez and you got Syndergaard, who was throwing 101 miles an hour and not even trying. So, I mean, this is the team to beat. I mean, usually I lie, but this is going to be the team to beat. Starting off 0-1 means nothing. Okay, so I give mine an A+, and, you know, anywhere first or second. All right, fourth pick. That was Boss Man. Everybody got to meet one half of the dynamic garbage duo. Maybe next year, Johnson, huh? Better. Look, maybe he's dressed better when he's drunk, because I seen that dude drunk and he was rambling off shit I never even heard of. So I guess when he's home suckling, getting his teeth suckled by his baby, he can't draft properly. All right, Boss Man. So he was going pitcher, on our side talks, ends up taking Trout. I mean, can you blame him? I mean, Trout gets traded and passed around more than probably any other best player that ever was the best player in the league at the time. But he's on the Angels. Angels are boring, but he's out west. We don't get to watch him. He starts at 11. You guys are asleep. Even when I was at work, I was up. So, I could watch him. You got Gary Sanchez, probably the best catcher as far as power. Ruffner Odor, horrible. Billy Hamilton, all right, he's going to get the stolen bases when he gets on. He had 57 stolen bases last year, but only had 70 hits. So, yeah, Duffy, I already know his top three. He's got Bumgardner. And he's got a good team. Champ drafted all right. I'll give him that. Felix Hernandez. I like the Archer pick. I think that was a good pick. He's got his Edwin Diaz back. Blew most saves in the league last year. Don't quote me on that or fact check me because I just made it up to piss him off. The Champ did good. He got an A. It'll be either, it looks like right now him or I, 1-2, 2-1. So, yeah, good job, boss. All right. Then we have the fifth pick, which is Jammer, me wife. He sometimes changes her name, here it is. Basic pitches. I want you guys to text or drop a line because I had no idea what it meant. And she says it's slang for like basic bitches, because her and Rachel own the team. Does anybody know that? So they made it basic pitches instead of basic bitches, which is supposed to be a funny play on words, I guess, if you understand it. So let me know if anybody understood that. I'm curious. All right, so Jammer went with Altuve. Solid pick. Everybody's first and second round should be solid picks. Zika, sorry. Should have said that. All right. They're starting lineup, hitting wise, fair. Not besides him, nothing earth shattering. She got Hamels I don't like. Nova, she's gonna be mixing pitchers. Her main pitcher is I don't know. You think he'd be starting today? Bruce Sutter Jr. Really? That's your pitcher? I guess Jansen. All right. So she went with Jansen as to get starter points. She was pretty drunk. I think she missed a couple of picks. So you got to get points off. It's like an ice skating routine, and trying to land the jump, and you fall on your fucking ass, and don't take points off for that. I still look good. This is a C+ team. Fringe playoff. If she doesn't make it, I won't be surprised. Oh, sorry, babe, but I gotta tell it like it is. All right, who is 6? Homestead Hunkies, the man who works 84 hours in 3 days. Is that even possible? He says it is. 72 hours in 3 days, but he worked 84 and couldn't make the draft. He auto-drafted. Let's take a look at what he did, or what ESPN did. Gaddis, Myers, Gordon. He's got Bryant and Turner. I like that. Betts. McCutcheon, Machado. Cruz. All right. This fucker's got probably the best hitting team. So, kudos to ESPN. And he's got Faria, Herrera, some guy we met, Uranus he just picked up, Nola. Or aside from that, the other guys he dropped, that must have been worse than the guys he picked up, and they're pretty bad. So, all right, hitting A, you know, if I got to do it like that. But it's not going to carry him with this pitching. His pitching, Danny Salazar, he's always hurt and he's getting shelled all the time. But his hitting, if you make some trades, you know, I'll redo the video, Pat, just for you, because that's how good your fucking hitting is. So I'm gonna give you an A on the hitting, an F on the thing. That equals a good C. You know, if you make some moves, you know, you leave it like this, you're out of the playoffs. You trade a couple of hitters for some stud pitchers, and you're right back in the you know, anywhere from 5 to 7. You know, another fringe playoff team. All right, 6th pick. That was TJ. Bought me a nice gift, but I only got 2 puffs, so I don't know how that happened. Well, TJ Super Slugger. Yes, TJ, an avid softball slugger. I think he won that in Keensburg Super Slugger Award, and that's hence his name. If I'm wrong, don't kick my ass. All right, he's got Perez. He's done. Goldschmidt, you know, taken in the right spot. I think that's a good pick right there. I think that's a good value pick. Kipnis tearing it up. Probably maybe a 30 home run guy. Donaldson. Bogarts, yeah, Zuna, Cespedes, Eaton, you know, good job, man. Good hitting team, bro. Let me check your pitching out. Kluber, Verlander, John Gray, Tehran, Paxton, Jesus. Yeah, good job, T. That's a good fucking team right there, man. Balanced, very balanced. I'm gonna give you an A, and I'm gonna say you're gonna be in that top 3. Maybe even beat one of us out for 2nd. You know, Jesus, that's a good fucking team. Go grab a catcher though, bro. All right, not bad. The 7th pick was Johnson, fucking the Invisible Man. The Invisible Draft. Look at this guy. All right, Johnson. All right, let's see what he did. Does my head keep going out of the screen this whole fucking time? Shit. Oh, I gotta get close because I can't see. All right. Ramos, Reese Hoskins. I like Hoskins. I think that was a good value pick. Shoop, I like. Arnado, I mean, no brainer. Blackman, Martinez. Jesus. All right. I take that back about you nursing your kid during the draft, at least hitting wise. Let me check the pitching though, because that's a good fucking hitting team. Got Cologne, saves, Familia, saves, Neris, saves, Morrow, Otani. Could be the pick of the draft or the bust of the draft. Right now he's looking like a bust. A torn elbow, one worse than mine. You know, I used to throw about 85. Hap, Kimbrel, Lowe, Revere, what the fuck? Cueto, Gray, Faulty. Yo, this is probably the most interesting team thus far. He's got great hitting, and he's got probably the best closers I've ever seen on one team. You know, plus he's got Hap. He's got Gray, he's got Cueto. I mean, he's got a couple of decent starters. Just picked up Folt, and he's got Pomerantz when he comes back. You know what? This is a pretty good team. I'm going to give this guy a B. I'm going to give him a B. B plus. I'll change that. That's too many relievers. He's got to get a plus for that, because if it works, it's a plus. So B plus, 3 to 5 range. Definitely a playoff team. So, guess we got that wrong. All right. Now the 8th pick was. What was the 8th pick? Oh, wait, wasn't Pat the 8th pick? Did I already do Pat? Oh, Pat, yeah, Pat was the 8th pick, but I already did him, I think. All right, so the 9th pick, that would be Team DeWood, a.k.a. Zika. Had a little problem with his phone, so, yeah, a little problem with his phone, okay. All right, he's got Zuino. He thinks he's going to hit 30 home runs. You know, I don't know much about the guy. He's always on the waiver wire. That's about what I remember. He's got Bellinger. I know about once. Ozzie Albies, interesting pick. Dude's going to be a beast. I'll give him that. Okay, Jose Ramirez, yeah, no brainer. Bregman, I like. Upton. Now, here's the problem with Upton. He says he didn't pick him. Now, my question is, if he got auto-drafted, ESPN would not have Upton that high. So there's some, right? They would have given him somebody else that had more points projected, because that's how they do it. So we're gonna, you guys make your own decision on what you think happened. But he could have a good year. He's got Braun, Asviel Garcia's tearing it up. Story, I don't really like. Mancini, he's like poor man's friggin' guy from the Braves that's been there in the Orioles for 100 years. Always bats 290, gets 200 hits, but nobody ever picks him up because he's boring. So Mancini's a little boring. He's got Bryce Harper on the bench. That's smart. Well, actually, it is smart. They're rained out, but I think he had him on the bench before that. Javier Baez and Eugenio Suarez. So he's got a couple of bench hitters instead of pitchers. He's got Quintana, Bauer, Hendricks, Cole I like. I think Cole was a good pick. Shane Green, Castillo, and Mikolas. Mikolas I was also interested in. All right, but aside from I'm just going by the draft, so I'm not doing your ad pickups, even though if I did, I probably did, but the grades are based on the draft. This is a C for having problems with his phone. This is a C. Fringe playoff team, anywhere from that last spot on range. So, all right, so that's Zika. Somebody call me and tell me if I did Pat. Is this live? No, it's recorded. All right, so now we have the Crown Prince, fucking Sultan of Swing, fucking Donner of fucking lavender suits, Mug. Murderers Row 2. Respect. That's what I see. All right, let's see what he did at that 10th pick. Well, okay, All right, so he got Judge and he got Stanton. I think both were a reach. Stanton, okay. Judge, come on, dude, 3rd round. Possible 100 home runs. Possible close to 400 strikeouts. But then you got your RBIs and stuff to negate that. But, I think he reached a little on that one for being in the championship 3 years in a row. Moustakas, Lindor, Bruce, Devers I like. That's probably his best pick. Chris Taylor, good. Decent hitting, not overwhelming, but decent hitting. Above average. I'll give him that. Got Darvish, Peacock. I don't know what he's doing with Peacock. Corbin, ever since he blew his arm out, has never been the same. German Marquez, he got drafted? Or did he pick him up? All right, Carrasco, not looking good right now, but he has all the talent. Tanaka, as long as his arm holds up. Corey Knubel, you got Davis, Rich Hill, big curveball guy. Berrios I like. Berrios and Walker I like. And then made him walk. Yeah, aside from the reach, he drafted a good team, man. I'm going to give him a B. Same thing like around with Steve, maybe 4 to 6. I think the top 3 is pretty set, pretty tough. We'll find out today, This was this is a long video. You guys want to make videos, this one happened to be long because, did I do Pat? Hold on, let me just check. I thought I said, or was that Johnson? Yeah, no, I did Pat. I remember because I saw Gaddis. All right, guys. You know, I try to keep my word. I'm gonna do recaps of all the games. You know, each week, probably Sunday night. You know, when they're over, and that's it. Peace.